Okay, people, can you let me know how the picture is at home, how the stream is at home? Let me just stop that music. There we go. And I'll just adjust the sound. I had it a bit low last time for the folks in the Discord. Yeah, let me know at home, please, how you're all doing. I don't see anybody watching on YouTube. Oh, it does now. It switches backwards and forwards. Already, it's given me warnings. Now, if this keeps happening, it's nothing to do with my internet. I'm absolutely fine elsewhere, and I know a few people have been having Microsoft Flight Sim troubles. Let me know, please, people at home. It's leg 4 of our around the world flight. YouTube analytics when you live stream are absolutely atrocious. Doesn't tell you a thing, and it keeps giving you warnings. I'll just have to play it by ear, people. Let me know how it goes. I'll bring in the chats just a moment. Discord folks. Okay. People, we are live on Discord. We are live on YouTube, rather. Please keep your language clean. Just explaining to people at home, if the issues with the stream keep happening, where it's not streaming properly for people at home, we're going to have to rethink these flights. You want to come down to the other end of the runway, people. Runway 15. I can see you all at the other end. So we've got a bit of time.
I'm at runway 15. I'm on runway. Yeah, I'm runway 15.
You're on runway 15?
I think you're in the trees, James. That's the trouble.
No, I'm actually right at the start of runway 15. Let me just double check. Go down to the other end. I've just checked this, but I'll recheck it. Runway 15, yeah. I'm at the beginning of it.
Yeah, on YouTube it looks like nobody's around you, but I see you up in the trees also.
Oh!
My sim will not change servers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Stu it is.
I don't know.
In the trees, James.
I thought you were joking. That it could be because I'm in the TBM, and do you own the TBM? I guess a number of you don't. So it may look different to you, perhaps. Well, this is a good start, isn't it? Okay, if you're on runway 15, let me just see what the people at home... Hey, everybody, Wesley, what's the stream like? Well, now it's showing excellent connection. Keep me informed, people at home, of the stream quality. I want to keep an eye on that this time. I know there's been a few issues with service on in-flight sim, and I just hope it doesn't come into play tonight. So, my friends, we're going to follow the nav course out. We're going to head up to an altitude of 3,000 feet. Autopilot assigned altitude 3,000 feet to begin with.
He says.
I do. And we shall, I'll tell you what, I'll throttle up. We got a good distance ahead. Up we go. There we go, flaps and gears up. And autopilot and nav. Let me just see what's going on with the old stream. Yes, sir. Does that mean it's okay? Wesley, it's good to see you, by the way. Good, okay. Well, there's a number of people there. Any of you watching it in chat?
Yes.
And it looks okay?
Yeah, you're looking good right now.
For now. Okay, at ESVM Skinland. We're going to run at runway... we're going to land at runway 16, touch and go, runway 16. Hang on. Mulong. What is Mulong? Okay, it's coming up. Yeah. We'll call it Mulong. So how's everybody doing?
All fine, James?
Good.
I'm up in here. Oh, good,
That's
James.
great.
Thanks.
What are people flying tonight? I can see a Vision Jet or two.
I've got the Duke turbine.
I've got the wee,
930.
I've got the wee whizzer.
And I'm in the Bronco. Oh, so there's another Bronco as well.
I'm in the F-35.
I wish I had an F-35.
He's on discount at the moment.
Oh, is it? Oh, I really want one of them.
Until tonight, probably.
Okay.
I must admit, there's some good bargains in that sale.
Yeah.
Problem is, I own most of them already.
Well, there's that downside there.
Now I can see a couple of people in a TBM 930 there, which is good to see. And Dan, you're in the Spitfire. You opted for the Spit.
Yeah, I did. It's less boring than TBM.
Ah. Not this TBM.
Yeah, the 850 is completely different. It's got a lot of characters for the 850, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to have it on Xbox. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not come yet. Maybe it will.
The developer doesn't know how to program for Xbox.
Okay.
And it's quite a. If you don't develop for Xbox, then getting onto develop it is quite a bit of a journey, shall we say?
Yeah.
I think he's basically given up because he was looking at it, but I ain't heard anything in the last few 6-9 months really. When the 850 came out, he said, "Oh, he's going to look to see what it would take to get it out on the Xbox," because that was the first aircraft that he did from scratch.
Okay.
But yeah, I ain't heard anything since then. So.
How's the sim behaving for people? Sorry, is the sim okay for people currently? I know people were having stutters and problems before.
I've only had trouble getting past the installation screen.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Yeah, that's a systemic thing, I think, for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's happened quite a bit yesterday.
Also,
It just it beggars belief how often they get it wrong at the launch, isn't it?
yeah, false gravity is gone for me at the moment again.
I suspect that having to split the servers, like the Bing data and whatnot, in the preparation for 2024,
Oh, maybe.
and and while we're doing that, it's causing downstream issues with other services for the FS.
Yeah, I was flying this previously. I had a perfect flight, no issues all day, and now the false gravity has disappeared. Typical. And looks like YouTube's going to start playing up. This is going to be fun. Oh no, it's gone back to excellent connection. Good. YouTubers, how you all doing? Let me know how the stream is, please. Constantly. There we go. Photogrammetry is kicked back in. That's good. This is fun so far.
We have a moon at 1 o'clock.
We have a moon, you say?
A moon, if you look up. Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Ah. A half moon I've got.
Is that in live weather?
Yep.
No,
I'm in live weather.
I'm not lower than that.
Yeah, I'm in live weather. Look, it's cloudy.
No, I'm in
well.
scattered clouds. Sorry. So.
I'm recording this on YouTube also, James.
Sorry, say again, sir?
I said I am live streaming this on YouTube also.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Brilliant.
Don't know if it'll work, but I'm trying.
Yeah, why not as a one-off? Wesley's in a 930 as well. That's good. No, good, okay, well, let's see how it all goes. I mean, I guess the more data the better. That sounds like, as you were saying there, Dan, it sounds like it could be They are splitting the service. I don't know if you've been watching other live streams. Have they been having issues?
I've had well, we've over the last 3 days we've had quite numerous issues actually getting into a sim, and then issues with Bing data not being available, things like that.
Okay. Huh. Oh, that's not good.
Oh. Are you Y-keying, Neil?
No, I was just playing around with the sim rate of them.
All right.
Playing around with the flow.
I was just formatting on you there. Then you disappeared at the distance. I thought, God, he's got nitro. He's got nitro.
Oh, have you got the sim rate thing as well then, Neil?
Yeah. I must have missed it in the update, but there's an update and you can get the little bar at the top that gives you all your altitude, even just frame, heading.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of flow that in the last update flow, but it's not out on Xbox yet. So
I'll have to take a look.
Yeah, I used to have the wheel in the corner, but I got rid of that because it's less intrusive now.
yeah.
Okay.
Because again, I've got my fuel, how much fuel I've got, wind direction, speed up there. Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. But the VS and the above ground level are so useful when you're trying to land a helicopter.
Yeah, and it's just across the top of the screen, which is great.
Well, you can drag it to wherever you want. So I've got it in the Spitfire on the grey bar at the bottom of the windshield. So.
Right.
Nice. People at home, do chat away there. We've got time on this flight to answer questions or answer your comments. Okay. About 9 nautical miles out or so. I don't know if you've had a chance to practice this flight. It's not too tricky. It's quite a chilled flight. This one, we're just going to make our way across Sweden, which is about twice the size of the UK, by the way. Somebody's got a lot of background noise there. I don't know who it is. It's just a little bit distracting. Dazraz, I think, is it? Just beware of the background noise, my friend. Sounds like you're working in a kitchen or something. Right, I'm going to start slowing down. CBM 850 about 25% throttle to get that speed down. It takes a while to get down on this aircraft. And a bit of a clue there, chaps. The river on your right-hand side, if you follow that, not all the way until it breaks off to the far left. The runway's just ahead of that break where the river breaks. So it snakes itself around to the right. When it goes far left, the runway's just ahead of you. It's a good tip for this runway.
I think I've missed an airport off. I've just noticed that everyone else has gone in the direction to me.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me know, guys.
Not good. And nobody told him.
Yeah.
As you get to that river, there's a bridge across it, and when you get to that bridge, there you're right in line with the runway.
Yep. Oh, by the way, if anybody fancies...
Map,
If anybody fancies bridge flying, it's a bit low, but maybe a Spitfire can manage it. Wouldn't recommend it, because you've got to come straight up for the runway.
Right.
Right, what's my speed? I can get my gear down. See if I can spot the runway. It's, yep, just ahead there. So the runway's just there. Have you practiced the flight, people?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I know where these runways are.
You've got some surprises in store, so you can't practice the flight.
Ah, okay. Oh, well, yeah, I won't be... you can't practice the surprises. It's just a couple of added airports on the way. By the way, when you touch and go, change your altitude to 2,500 feet, please. In fact, I'll do that now while I've got time. 2,500. I'm off autopilot at the moment. So that river to the left of me, just where it bends to the left there, the runway is just ahead of it. Stage of flaps. 25% throttle and it's still thundering this aircraft. Let's do this inside the aircraft. Got to come down an altitude,
Yeah,
no
see it now,
problem.
yeah.
Sink, don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I've got to sink, my friend, just to get down, but thank you.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. 500 sink.
Yeah, I'm back using the honeycomb XPC yoke, and it's lovely with these types of aircraft.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
We got this trees at the right at the beginning of the runway again, people. Just be aware. Just a quick touch and go.
Surprise.
There we go. 49 FPM. That's a first for me on the live stream. And you can put it straight on back onto nav. Just be aware, vertical speed of 1,000 feet per minute if you're going to do that, because there's hills on along the course there, just to our left. There you go. You all seem to be making it. Okay, chaps, okay, let's just make sure you've all made it before I throw in the next bit. You want to then come to a heading. Once you're up and you've managed that touch and go to a heading of 90 degrees then, so put it into heading mode. After you've cleared the hill to your left. I better wait till you've all done that, I'm going to confuse people. Someone with an open mic, it's very distracting, please. It's not very... Who is that?
I don't think that's it.
Big Hugh, be careful, my friend. Put a gag over them. Right, into heading mode, 90 degrees, because there's a runway a little bit further ahead along that magenta line. Oh, sorry, there's an airport a little bit further ahead along that magenta line. Let's see, I might have to zoom in a bit. It's called ESSD, Echo Sierra Delta. Let me just see, it's 50 nautical miles out from my current location, but it's left off the magenta line. So heading mode, 90 degrees, it will line us up nicely, roughly with that. You're going to have to do a bit of higgery-piggery with that in a moment. Higgery-jiggery with that, rather.
Higgery-pokery.
That one too.
That one too.
Piggy-pokery.
Higgery-pokery.
Flight simulacry.
Yeah, that'll do.
So there you go. I'm on a heading of 90 degrees at the moment. Chaps, bearing of 90 degrees. I'm lining myself up roughly with ESSD. Have you all found it?
Not in a minute, no.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
And runway 14. There's two runways, but you can't see the runway 12 or 12. But you can see runway 14. Quick touch and go there. Let's just check with the folks at home. Are we all okay, people at home? We got a number of likes. I'm assuming it's going well.
Yep.
Great. And 2,500 feet at the moment, just to repeat. Just to clarify. So people, Flight Sim 2024, do we start this discussion?
Depends what you're going to say.
Well, what are people's... I'm excited for it personally. I'm really looking forward to some of the environmental effects. But what are your thoughts?
Well, I hate to be a killjoy, but I'll wait to see what we get.
I must admit, I agree with you there, David.
Never stopped you before, David.
What, being a killjoy?
Yeah.
Why? I thought I was the court jester.
Sorry, Dave.
I think just wait and see what it brings. All these nice videos and trailers look great, but as long as they deliver what's in them, I think people will be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After playing with Chinook for a few days, I'm actually quite. I'm quite looking forward to a sort of a mission, the wider sort of mission contest on the 24th.
Yeah, I've got I've got the H145, and that comes with mission packs and stuff, and that's quite interesting. That is good fun. So yeah, if it's anything like theirs, then that should be interesting for people who can't get the H145s.
Oh, Soapy, Mark in chat is saying kick the Killjoy. I'm sure he'll be fine. With a lol at the end of it, story.
Lol, okay, yeah. No, I mean, if you sit back and analyse what it is that they've told us, we don't actually know very much.
No, we don't at the moment.
Absolutely. Agree with you there, David.
It's all the shiny bits they've told us, nothing else.
Yeah, it's
mechanics.
Yeah, that's right. The modern way of doing bit commercial business is glitz and hype, and hope nobody notices.
Yeah.
It's a bit like politics, really, but we won't discuss those.
Yeah.
It's like cars when they produce a new car. It all looks nice and shiny and really good, but give it 6 months and it starts falling apart.
Oh, yeah. Tell me, my brother got what did he buy? He bought himself a Jaguar and he was showing off, saying, "Look at all these electronic bits." A couple of months later, the engine went, and he sold it for. I think he sold it for about £600 or something. A couple of them, in fact. Flight Sim World or something. What? I can't remember what it's called. I've got it on Steam anyway. And I thought, well, Flight Sim 2020 is not going to be much better, but to our surprise, thankfully, it was. And I don't think they can break that same ground again. they can't. You know, you're not going to get that same impression from an update of Flight Sim 2020, essentially.
Yeah. Are you taking in an extra airfield there, Dan?
I don't know. I can't actually read the screen.
Right. Yeah, at the moment you're sitting on Dalajana airstrip.
Well, I'm not sitting on it. I flew over it. So.
All right. Okay. That's good.
I can see Dan is still moving. Yeah, he's actually joined the group now. I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, Mark, that was actually my brother. Sorry, someone in chat's just mentioned the Jag. It was my brother who bought it for a couple of grand, and not long after, he had to sell it for far less. A scrap, I think, in the end. It was just far too costly to replace bits in a Jaguar, of course. So he learns his lesson.
What's the airport we're going to, James?
Echo Sierra Delta.
Sierra Delta.
I see it. Yeah. Okay.
It's called.
Come on, James.
Bolange Airport, and it's got an elevation of 504 feet. So I can do all that with this nifty aircraft. You see, elevation 504 feet, and runway 16. 14.
Roger.
Runway 14. It's actually the only
final stop or touch and go.
Touch and go again for this one, but there is an airport coming up after this which will be a full stop. That's not on the route, on the original flight plan rather.
There's a road that leads into the runway there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, just to the northwest of the airfield. There's a road that sort of turns round into the. Almost in line with the runway.
Okay.
I'm looking at little nav map, that's all.
Okay, yeah. I think that's a river, isn't it, David? From...
No, there's a road.
Oh.
There's definitely a road. A
Although
yellow road.
In the flight sim, it could be either.
You never know. I've gone to a bearing of 103 degrees, people. I can see it clearly from the GTN-XI how to line up with it, you see, so I'll guide you true.
Can't see you.
You can't see me. Oh dear, I'm just ahead of you. People are flying different aircraft. Mark, I'm in the TBM 850.
Oh yeah, you were behind somebody.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
Got you.
You've got people in the Spitz, TBM9. What's the BL3 again, people? It's one I don't own, I think.
That's another little experimental thing.
Ah.
The Vertigo. It shows up as a VL3.
Oh, is it the Vertigo?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The VL3 is an aircraft is a stock aircraft in the sim. It's been modified for the Vertigo. So.
Oh, I see. And a couple of Broncos, that's nice to see. Mia and Paulus. Yeah, all different types of aircraft. Okay, 18 nautical miles out from where I am currently. Not too difficult. It's a bit of a bugger to spot, this one, even though it is... yeah, it's a bit difficult to spot. So, again, I'll try and guide you correctly here, if I can see it myself. Plenty of time. Yeah, another thing with Flight Sim 2020 would be the avatars. Hopefully we get walking avatars.
2024, you mean?
2024, yeah.
24,
Yeah.
I suspect they may just be for cutscenes, like mission cutscenes and stuff, but you might be I might be wrong. So.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be right.
You could be right. You could be right. You could be wrong. Who sang that?
Who sang it?
Definitely not you.
George Formby.
I would have been.
Oh.
Like, one hit wonder.
Minded.
Photogrammetry staying in, internet stable, which is good. Touch wood.
Definitely, it looks fairly nice and stable at the moment. It's
Yeah,
nice.
what's going on? Going on after the... It's either after the city update or sim update. It's never looked quite the same for me.
A lot of these issues seem to be like internet related, that does just give me a little bit of apprehension in 2024 when they say, well, we're moving everything to the cloud, and yet a lot of the issues that we get with the current sim, you know, are somewhat cloud related. So, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you think it's more cloud related?
As I said, I think what we do is take a breath and just wait and see.
I'm just 8 nautical miles out, people, just be aware. I'm 113 degrees bearing at the moment.
Certain issues which I think are definitely cloud related or internet related, I've noticed a real difference in stability of the sim since I upgraded my internet connection.
Since you upgraded? Okay.
Yeah, I was on VDSL and then they rolled fibre out of the area, and I went from 30 meg to 1 gig, and it's made a huge difference. And I had, I knew other people on Xbox on a 70 meg connection who had less stability issues than me previously, and now have more than me. There's enough evidence there, I think, to suggest that there is a link there with the stuff that's coming. Because, I mean, if you look how much data it's actually downloading, in the last month I've downloaded something like 0.5 terabyte of data from the flight sim service.
Good grief.
So it makes sense if you haven't got a good connection, that it is going to make a difference, with respect to how stable it is.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't feel I've had that many issues, because I'm on currently 500 meg.
Yeah.
And you know when you've been saying you've had issues with telemetry, with photogrammetry coming in and out, and I've never had it. So perhaps it is a big advantage having a...
Yeah. I think so, and that concerns me if people are already having problems with limited amount on 2020, and then they're going full hardcore.
Yeah. Just cut in there, Duncan. I can see Jarhead and David ahead of me. Have you got it, David and Jarhead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it in sight. Runway's in sight.
continue then.
Yep, got it.
It's just near a
Just
strip.
coming into
It's
the
a
runway.
strip of water leading off it diagonally. If you can see that strip of water that's going in a diagonal line, the runway's to the left of that, basically. It's not very clear, but it's there.
I just aim for safety.
Right. Well,
I'm
that'd
on,
be your best way.
I'm on final now.
I'm right behind you.
That's what they all said.
And David and everybody, when you've taken off, go to a heading please of 170 degrees to get back to the magenta line.
Roger.
170.
And 2,500, we'll keep that because we're going to do an ILS next, Dan. And you're in a Spitfire. You've ruined it for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it?
And then we'll be doing some bridge flying, so Dan, you'll be in your element, and that when we get to, where are we going? Remind me, guys, where's the big city?
Stockholm.
Stockholm! I was going to say Stockport, and that didn't sound quite right, did it?
He's slightly less salubrious.
I know which one I prefer to visit.
Oh yeah, Stockholm.
Stockport.
Stockport's
I love
definitely the place.
What's the fish and chips like?
What, Stockholm or Stockport?
Or Stockport. I wouldn't want to get fish and chips from Stockport.
I wouldn't want anything from Stockholm. Yeah.
Nice and
This
gentle.
aircraft's trying to kill me.
Oh, that's not good.
I've got a sticky landing gear switch, which
Ooh.
you think you've got it down, but you haven't. It's quite exciting, really.
The Comanche does that. Like, if you don't hold the button down, it doesn't put your gear down off. Your speed's too high or anything. There's a couple of times I've ended up belly landing. I was like,
Yeah.
put the gear down, I put the gear down. But, yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
landing, David. I can
Just-
just see you all coming in.
Come down.
I'm paused so
Thank
I can
you.
watch you all. Nice Ninja and Stella. Polos, yeah, you've all made that. No trouble. Is somebody in an airline, or is that just the? Ooh, can't see the designation of the aircraft. No, it's a jet, is it? VF-35.
Be the no,
F-35?
F-35. That be, wouldn't it?
Ah, okay. Showing us an airliner.
Yeah, that would probably be my F-35B here.
Oh,
If you don't
nice.
have it, I show up as an airport airliner.
Ah, not so we whichever you prefer to fly. Honestly, we're just getting along this huge expanse of a country. I didn't realise Sweden was so massive. There's a thought, chaps. When I went to Belgium, one of their national dishes, or one of their favourite dishes, was chips and mayonnaise.
As well?
On the coast mostly, but I'm not really a fan of those.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Can't beat them.
Yeah, I know. They're also with French fries.
Your stream is hanging up a little bit now.
Oh, great. Oh, it's got excellent
Oh, it just cleared.
connection. Oh, it's just cleared, great. Hello, Susie, and Van Gehoff there. How you doing, my friends? Public Image Limited Sangit. What's he talking about there? Oh,
Yeah.
Public Image. There you go. Limited.
Yeah.
Pork One, how you doing, my friend? East USA server, as always, yeah. Susie, where are you tonight? We thought you'd be... I know you said you were running a bit late, to be fair. Well, do join us. And Carol, if you're around, we're missing you. Okay, chaps, once you get to the magenta line, we're going to land at... Let's see, it's Stockport's Major... Stockholm. I was being witty.
What did you slip there, James?
Stockholm's major airport, ESSB. It's right before you get to Stockholm. I've got to be careful.
Go. Did you ever have a girlfriend in Stockport or something?
Well, I actually grew up not far from it. That's probably why I'm thinking about it.
No, but explain it.
Yeah. ESSB ILS landing at runway 12. So I can do this straight from the GTNXI, put it as my active frequency, it's all set
Yeah,
up.
the runway at Stockport is the beach.
I thought it was a madhouse. Yeah.
And what's the ILS frequency?
ILS frequency is one. Oh, sorry, I zoomed past that part. It's a habit in this aircraft. It just does it for you. Or the GTNXI does. Well worth getting if you got aircraft that support it. Its frequency is 110.30. 110.30. A course mode setting, if you have to set that, is 120 degrees on your course mode is absolutely fine. I think it's 119 officially, but 120 does. Is everybody okay with that? We've got 90 nautical miles till we get there, so we've got enough time to line up with it. When everybody goes quiet, I know I've lost people. Are you all okay, people?
Still here.
Okay.
We're all thinking our radios.
Would you mind repeating the ILS, please?
Yeah, it's 110.30.
Thank you.
And course mode of 120 degrees if you need to set your course, which I need to in the TBM. I think you need to in the 930. I believe you do in the 930. From memory. Could be wrong with that. Maybe the Duke, Neil. Does it do it automatically when you set your ILS frequency in the Duke, Neil, or do you have to set your course?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're okay then.
Well, wouldn't say that. I haven't set it yet. You can judge it by the landing.
Right. Coming up to the magenta line, I'm going to go into nav mode again to follow the magenta line. There we go, that's worked. YouTubers, how's it going over there? I'm getting warnings. Susie, Mark. Actually, let me just make Susie a mod there, it'd be handy. There we go. You're all zooming ahead there. Let me just pull down my prop a little bit to catch up. Actually, Neil, I'm going to do what you do. That's accelerated sim time. It's quite handy, isn't it? Especially when you're testing a course. It's very useful. There we go. I've got it on ×2 at the moment, so don't worry if you see me zooming along. And back to normal time. There we go. Does it do that in the bar now? I've not got the bar, Neil, so that new updates for Flow, does it show the accelerated time there?
I'm not sure, no. I don't think it does. I'll have a look. Oh, yes it does. Yes, it does.
Oh,
sorry, colour line. It does.
Great.
It does give sim rating.
AD, how you doing from a sunny San Diego? Of course, AD is from the UK, aren't you? But he's travelling around in a is it a camper, like a Humvee, isn't it? AD? I was going to say camper van, but that won't do, would it? Camper van, Humvee, something similar. Fascinating story.
Winnebago.
Winnebago. Ah, really? Ah, that's right.
Yeah, the answer to your question, James, is yes, it does give you sim rate on that bar.
Oh, nice. I will have to get it. Love me Flow.
If you got the update from, if you bought it from Parallel 42 Direct, then you get the latest update from them and it has it on it. If you got it from the marketplace or something like that, it's not out yet.
I got it from Orbix actually.
I think it might be out on Orbix now. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I think they were a bit slow with their updates because I think it was a one for the Fox, Kit Fox update, and it didn't come out of Orbix yesterday.
Oh no.
I think Orbix were a bit slow getting their updates out at the moment.
Did anybody buy the Sim FX as well to get the contrails and all the different effects in the sim?
Yeah, I looked at it, James, but I couldn't justify the cost. It just didn't. Yeah, perhaps it was a tenner.
Fair enough.
Maybe,
Yeah. In my opinion, I have it. I didn't buy it, and it would. I wouldn't buy it. But
I bought it. It was,
if it was £10 to £15, I think that's what it's worth. I don't think it's worth. To me, you don't see it often enough. It's really engaging when you're in a helicopter.
Yeah.
But
which is unusual for Parallel, unfortunately, because they're usually pretty spot on with what they bring out in pricing.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
I like it in a helicopter. I enjoy flying.
yeah, it just doesn't feel to offer enough benefit. I know there's a lot of work has gone into it, but.
Well, you gotta say it with the F-35B flying now, the cost will be.
Yeah, I suppose it depends what you fly. Something like the F-35s with fast jets or airliners, yeah, but for in GA stuff and that, it's...
Just catch up with you, my dear friends at home, because I do feel I'm leaving you behind in these flights. 80, yeah, okay, it's a Class A RV multi, very nice. Class A, ooh. So, send us a picture on Discord, eh? I don't think you have yet. If you don't mind, it's your home. Don't send a picture of the inside, just the outside, that'll be good. Flight stick and yoke, I'm using the Honeycomb XPC yoke. I mean, every time I come back to it, I've been using the Virpil set for a long time since I got it. But there's nothing like, especially with these aircraft, the XPC yoke is still ahead of the game. It's brilliant. Well, let's get back to them.
And Volvos.
Has anybody tried that, oh, this one's burning dead. Okay, never mind, the thing mat thing.
I couldn't get it to load. I couldn't get it. It kept coming up with an issue on the back end servers or something, so I gave up in the end.
I had problems with it loading also, so I just went back to pricing.
Yeah, well, I think the scenery we've got is okay. I mean, about flying the aircraft really nice, though. Not nice to look around, but yeah.
Didn't you buy a new chopper recently, Neil? A new helicopter?
I bought a couple of new helicopters, yeah, 500E.
Nice.
And counts in, which took a bit of getting used to. I've sussed it now. I did have the Shrike, but it just kept an engine cut out, engine die on me.
Shrike, you say? Did you say Shrike?
The Shrike, yeah.
Shrike, okay. No, that was available. Okay.
Well, that's right, 530, yeah, if I have to have the engine sort of cutting out. But did you even get to the bottom of that?
I did, but I thought I had done it. It seemed alright for a while, but it's just gone back to the way it was. Jonesy apparently said that since Sim Update 15, he persevered and tried once more with it, and he said it's running fine, but I went back into it and it still did it, so I'll sort of put it in the back of the hangar and let it gather dust, I think.
Yeah, mine's working fine. I've never had any problems with it at all. It must infuriate people.
I think it must be a control mapping, yeah, where it's like something that's just conflicting.
I think that they've got a common add-on in there which is causing the problem.
Yeah,
I suspect.
yeah.
I don't know, but
So the thing is, I don't fancy digging through my community folder.
Did anybody see the Ironworks that we just put over?
I missed yeah, I forgot that was on there.
Vision jet people, slow down, you buggers. I can see you both ahead. The only two people in Vision jets are like half a league away from us.
half a league.
I'm quite impressed with the F-35 that's keeping with us.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if a jet can keep with us, you can. Well, it is a jet. It's essentially the Vision jet, isn't it?
It's kind of a good name, James.
Yeah, but you've got to have vision. You've got to have vision to realise it.
I knew something like that was coming then. Yeah, it's in the name.
Oh.
I'll just shoot them down if you want.
We're ordinary folk here, Vicar. We bart and call each other bees.
Do you think there'll be an update?
I'm sure James will get his own back.
I'm sure. Do you think there'll be an update with the Vision jet with Flight Sim 2024?
I hope so.
What I want to, be looking for is, will it maintain its Navigraph integration for Xbox when it becomes part of a stock sim? Because if it does, there's no excuse for them not having Navigraph integration on every aircraft.
Okay, that's available.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
The other question is, will the Vision Jet that people have got now work also, or will it be overwritten by the stock one?
Well, that's it. I'll be quite annoyed if I bought the Vision Jet, partly because of its integration with Navigraph and whatnot, and if I then lose that in 2024.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you'll lose it. I can't see them taking it away.
Well, if the stock one is replacing the one that I purchased, which
yeah, where anybody's bought the Vision Jet, is the stock going to overwrite that in the sim, or is it you're going to have two Vision Jets, the stock one, and you get one you bought?
Yeah, interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Which are identical, other than that one's got Navigraph integration. Well, it hasn't. That'll be ridiculous.
Cool.
I think I bought the Vision Jet from the marketplace, didn't I?
Yeah, me too, David. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a problem. It should just go across, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if it does have the Navigraph integration, then in the stock aircraft,
then there's no reason why they can't all have it. Yeah, I understand.
And it was the first one that, the first stock aircraft that has had Navigraph integration. It's come to a point where a lot of them are coming with SimBrace integration, but Navigraph integration is very rare. Well, it's not in any of the stock aircraft.
Yeah. You've got Susie and Wesley there saying they both love the Vision Jet. Susie's saying it's a great little aircraft, and Wesley's saying he loves it. It's brilliant, yeah. And who encouraged you to buy it, people? Who was it who encouraged us? David and... yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Well, I've got to say the Honda Jet is very good as well. People talk about the Vision Jet, but the Honda Jet is just as good.
Technically it is, but from a visibility perspective, the Vision Jet, you've got better vision out of the Vision Jet. And that makes all the difference to me, because I fly inside. I don't.
And is that in the name, Dan?
It's in the name. It's in the name, yeah.
I can see a Commodore 64 behind us, people. Can you see him? 64 80K.
A Commodore 64?
Yeah, someone's flying a Commodore 64, my favourite on computer.
How did they get that? Oh, the aircraft. Oh, sorry.
No, it's somebody's name. Somebody's named themselves Commodore 64 80X.
I see, yeah.
Brilliant. Is that Commodore 64 box, is it? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, he must be as old as me then. Oh my God.
Oh, I've still got mine. I still get it out sometimes. And I am talking about the Commodore, people.
I wish I still had my Spectrum. Fantastic.
I just gave one away. I'm not very popular when I say that, but I didn't get on with the Spectrum.
No, I didn't. It was just that it was my first sort of computer, if you want to call it that.
Brilliant. I think in the sim might struggle to run them that just a little.
I love one of the original Pong.
The original which?
Pong game, P-O-N-G.
Oh, Pong! Yes, the original Pong, we had that machine, yeah, before the Atari came out, yeah. Brilliant. You still got it?
You sound very muffled again tonight.
Not who, me, or the chap before me?
I am. It's this headset I gotta find you a headset.
Right, yeah.
You do, my friend, yeah.
What are you using at the moment? An ordinary mic?
It's just a boom mic off headset. But,
I think it's a plastic cup at the end of a rubber band.
Susie's saying she remembers those days, the Commodore 64 days, and AD saying his first PC was an Atari 400. I never had one of the Atari computers.
Mine was a Tandy.
Oh, I
Mine
remember
was
them.
an Amstrad.
Oh, what? you were one of the minority, then, David. It really was before.
Yeah,
I think
one
that
of the
means
first-
you've just lowered the tone of conversation, David.
It was for a particular reason. It was actually for professional purposes because it was one of the only portables that had the capability for our team to go out and do sea trials and bring back reports for them. So that's why
Really?
I got it, to see what it could do.
So was it an Amstrad PC then, not the CPC?
No, it was a portable thing. When I say portable, it was as portable as the original telephone. Telephone bricks were. It was pretty big. Yeah, it was a brick, but it worked. It was okay. They could.
Was it the one with?
Sounds a bit like me at the moment where I ain't coping.
Does anybody remember the Timex computer?
I had a Timex watch once when I was about 8 years old. My dad gave it to me for Christmas, but not a computer.
You could buy it as a kit, and it came with 8K of memory.
All right.
Okay, people, CDI when you're near enough. I'm about 25 nautical miles out, so localizer 1. It's not picking it. Yeah, it's picked up, so heading. He wants me to head to the left.
Yeah. The localizer came alive for me just now at 28.2 miles. 22. Yeah, nautical miles. 28. Sorry, beg your pardon. 22.
Okay. So anybody needs a refresher there? Frequency 110.30, Mr. Doggy, and runway. Runway 12, and the elevation of the airport is only 47 feet, my friends. Just be aware. So but if you're on the ILS, you'll have no troubles. 2,500 is absolutely fine for this. Right, approach mode on. Localizer lines coming in. Is everybody okay? I mean, you don't have to do an ILS if you can't, of course. Don't.
You don't have to do an ILS if you're flying a Spitfire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty hard for me.
And you don't have to do one if you don't know how to.
Even better.
Are you okay in the TBM 930, people? That's got localizer capabilities. I see Blue Boy there.
I think so.
Okay. We're flying over some fjords there. Anybody know this area in real life? The Stockport.
No.
I used to sit in a traffic jam on the M60 every day to and from work.
What?
Localizers captured.
Do you mean Stockport or Stockholm there, Dan? just to clarify.
Stockport, yeah. I used to drive round Stockport every day.
Yeah, same here.
An hour and a half on a good day, 3.5 hours on a bad day.
Oh, Mr. Toby's dad, ZX81, absolutely, my friend. We had one of those too. Those terrible keyboards on those things. I programmed 5 pages of BASIC into that ZX81. It never bloody worked. Don't know if anybody knows about them abroad, or a lot of you should know it in the UK. ZX81.
With the rubber keys.
Yeah, and they had. I mean, the Spectrum was bad for that. You had the actual words on the keys, but they worked. But the ZX81 was horrendous. You moved the back of it, and it would just go off.
Yeah,
The
well, I
rabbits.
paid extra and bought the Spectrum Plus. Well, I actually bought the keyboard separate and put all the gubbins inside it, so I had a proper keyboard then. And it was so good.
Nice.
But the original one, so bad.
Yeah, it's like
And look how
iconic.
far we've come now.
Jesus, yeah.
We're still complaining about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at this that we're doing now. It's amazing.
yeah. Xbox this, Xbox that, and it's like the Xbox Series X is the most advanced console out there, better than the PS5. Really, it's specs wise. Just about.
I think a lot of people try arguing with you there.
A lot of PS5 owners, isn't
Yeah, no.
Especially the PS5 owners, yeah.
Specs-wise, it's actually got a higher spec. The Xbox, it can run at higher rates than goodness knows what. I think, is it VRR for the PlayStation 5? Perhaps it's got an edge there.
Anybody see Elon Musk's shareholder type presentation?
No.
Absolutely fascinating.
He got a nice pay rise.
50 billion.
Yeah.
But I mean, they really lined him up for failure, and Elon Musk, being Elon Musk, didn't fail. You know, the amount of profit you had to make and the amount of cars you had to produce and got to...
Sorry, friends, it's the only way I'm going to get to talk to you because it's difficult to get. Yeah, 1 kilobyte of RAM, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I remember. And if you touched that expansion, Mr. Toby's dad, you were done for. We're pretty far into the flight now, Adi. We're coming up to Stockholm, as I call Stockport. Stockholm. But we're pretty far on. Wasn't it a Spectrum that made those little single-seater vehicles? Yeah, the C5. I almost bought one recently because you do find them on sale. And they are a collector's item at the moment. But if they work. C5, yeah, 80, yeah. Right, I'll get back to them.
We decided to try ourselves, and we are now much better than they are in terms of the graphics chips that they're using for the next version of the hardware. Just incredible stuff.
Now look out for a Tesla video chip or graphics chip.
Yeah.
Talk about cars. Anybody remember the C5s, Sinclair C5s?
Yeah, Sinclair. Yeah.
I almost
pretty real.
Yeah, I almost bought one. You can find them on sale every now and again. It was going for like 500 quid, so I thought, oh, something's obviously wrong with it. You can get a hold of
but
one.
they only work off washing machine motors, James. It's quite easy. Just take the washing machine motor out, washing machine.
Yeah.
Did you just drop your gear then, James?
I did. Yeah, I'm on the glide slope.
Yeah, I was right behind you.
Ah. Oh, I see. You have slowed way down. It's a quick aircraft to slow down. You're a bit low, David, aren't you? Maybe it's just my vantage point.
Yeah.
Are you manually?
Why am I? Yep. As I say, I dived all of a sudden.
Ah.
Let's try and get back up and capture it.
So I'm just getting down to
I will if I'm below.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah, I'm on glide slope again. I recaptured it. God, that's the first time I've able to do that.
Yeah, we're capturing the glide slope if you can.
I just realised I was going too fast, so I had to sling everything out, flaps down.
What's it like to slow down, Neil? Is it the same as the TBM? Difficult to slow down?
I've chucked everything out apart from the kitchen sink, and that's going soon as well.
The Vertica, you've got to stick your feet out of the cockpit.
The old Flintstone method.
Oh, it's just lost it again. It's just dropped. It's just shed the glide slope. Why are you doing that?
If this doesn't slow down quick, I'm going to jump out as well.
Yeah, if you're going too far, do you mean left and right there, David, or is it just...
No, but the glide slope.
Oh, right.
Not the localizer.
Oh, okay, yes.
It's dropped it twice for some reason.
Full stop landing here, people, so prepare for full stop.
Roger.
500.
Give myself a refresher.
Will go, I should say.
He's a big boy.
It's a
Big boy.
Who's a big boy?
My wife's babysitting some dogs. She's holding the phone in front of me just as I'm trying to land it.
Do you mind keeping that private, please? We don't want to know about your...
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to know you're a big boy.
There you go, people. You've heard it firsthand.
Tried to pick me right off then.
There we go, we're down.
You lost your glide slope again, haven't you?
Well, let's
Well,
get
no,
around
I'm so upset. I dropped the joystick. I didn't want to keep hold of it.
There could be a bit of prejudice in there, David, don't forget.
What, the joystick?
No, the big boy thing. Right, let's get to the other end of the runway.
James, it's pure jealousy.
Well, people are flashing in front of me. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, that was exciting.
Right, we're stopped. Let's get a viewpoint of people landing. I got a bit of sim FX dust and things going on there.
First time I land my Spitfire without crashing.
Right, capped. Well done, my friend. Moose P, lovely. VL3. Remind me again, that's the Vertigo, isn't it? A variant?
Yep.
Leo. CBM. Very nice, my friend. Oh, there's a whole swarm of you coming in together there. That could be interesting. Somebody keep the folks entertained. I'm going to get myself a little drink. And as soon as I say that, everybody goes bloody quiet again.
Right, everybody sing together after me.
Everybody's concentrating, trying to land.
Oh, I better watch that, hadn't I? Why aren't I using my drone camera? Now I know how to use it.
Yeah, I've been practicing a minute.
Is it working alright for you?
Yes, yeah, I've got some.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It is very good, actually. Yeah, he's yeah. Short video, but very, very good. Yeah, I should say he's got a lot of stuff on his channel.
Thanks, Susie. Yeah, I'm smoking it. Back on this XPC yoke, honestly. It just controls like nothing else. It's fantastic yoke. I'm happy to be back with it in these types of aircraft. Use them driving around. What, the C-Vives in Chester? I never saw one in real life, AD, I don't think. Used to see them on TV. Oh yeah, everybody's doing nice landings. Yeah, you're right. Everybody's down safely. It could change in the next.
Gap is down. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
Nice, people. Nobody's dying.
There's still a few to come down yet.
You've got Jarhead. Jarhead was a good guy. He slowed right down for us. That's he paused and stayed behind a bit. Here comes the Commodore DC6. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, DC6.
We must do vintage flights, my friends. If anybody's got ideas, we're still going to be in Sweden after this flight. It's a big country, but we'll be going possibly into Germany then, if my geography is correct. It's the idea to get into Germany next.
Kitty Hawk?
We?
No, I mean the aircraft.
Oh, right, yeah. We could do.
The Wright brothers aircraft.
Could do.
You'd have to change between airfields there because it'll only take between 1 and 2 actually.
I was thinking things like the latest one that's come out. What was that called? Not the Waco. What was the one that came out with the Waco?
Oh, the 47 DC.
Yeah.
C-47.
Or Junkers.
What, the tri-motor?
Could do.
I didn't know what the C-47. I ended up flying the DC-3.
Yeah.
Or DC-3. Yeah, that type of thing. It's around about the same speed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something that's got some, maybe not a Junkers, it's quite a slow aircraft for the next flight. Maybe a Junkers over Germany would be a good idea when we're in Germany.
Probably the DC-3 would be quite. I mean, that's a stock one anyway. So
okay, DC-3 or
most
the
people should have that anyway.
latest one, yeah.
Guy just coming down.
It's the AT-6A. They're quite nice.
Very nice touchdown. And Squawker.
Okay, my friends, a bit of fun. We're going to take off heading the same direction. So the runway we landed on, runway 12, wasn't it? It is runway 12, isn't it?
It is 12,
Yeah.
yes.
Take off again. And we're going to fly just to the left over some rivers. And there's bridges. 3 different bridges for those who want to try. I'm going to be recording, so I'm exempt from it.
That sounds like a bit of a cop-out to me. That definitely sounds like a cop-out, James. Sorry.
Yeah,
But Dan, we're going to be counting on you in that Spitfire. 3 bridges, so you're flying to the first. There's another one to the left slightly, and then one to the... You have to turn 90 degrees or something for the next one. You'll see when you get there. You'll be fine.
I'm sure somebody would volunteer to do some video when James, if you wanted to have a go.
No, I'm fine. Like, no, I've got the perfect vantage point lined up, so... I'll get up, people, because I want to capture you, so let me go up first. Come on.
So, can you just say something, James? I'm sure I heard my name mentioned.
Yeah, there's 3 bridges coming up, Dan, and because you're in a Spitfire...
Shivering. Alright.
I'll get up, fly away, don't go too far, my friend. Get up immediately to the river to your left. In Stockport, there.
I think you've got a problem, James. She must have been by some girl.
Oh, she certainly was, yes.
Oh. Was she called Stockport Sally or something like that?
Stockport Annie, if you must know. Right. River.
Oh, right. Location as well. You know what they say, location.
Okay, my friends, just where I'm flying, I'm going to active pause over the first bridge. It is big enough to fly under it. In TBMs, I wouldn't risk it. I tried and it doesn't work. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm going to fly over the first bridge to capture you all coming underneath it, hopefully, or those who want to. Right, I'm active paused over the first bridge. Off you go.
I think the F-35 should. I think the F-35 should have a go at it. That should be good.
Am I in a good place there? Hang on a second. There we go. That's better. Right, who's going first? Fly away, my friend. Go for it. Yeah, F-35's going for it. You may make that second one. I've not tried it. Yeah, you should do. Second one and sharp left to your third one.
Come on, Dan. It's all on you then, mate.
Fly away's going for it. Very nice.
Don't know what I'm doing here, mate.
Nice and slow. Then just gonna try it.
I missed the announcements anyway.
Fly away! It looks like you went over it, but I'm sure you went under it. Ninja! I'm impressed.
I feel
Wow.
there's a CTD coming on there somewhere.
You didn't go for the second one, I don't blame
TBM
you.
will fit underneath it.
Yeah, I saw. Well done.
It will. Is that it will or it will?
Yeah, but that's a 930, isn't it?
Fly at will.
It's going to be interesting to see the Broncos underneath this.
David should be alright.
Well,
I think David could do it. I think you'll be okay.
Go on, Caps. Well done, my friend. Low whisper, you may not. Oh, you went over it. Jarhead, are you going for it? Are you going to make that division, Jet? You went over it, I don't blame you. Try the other ones if you don't make the first one. There's 3 of them lined up. Well, there's quite a few bridges here if you want to...
Yeah.
Well done, David. We caught that. Polis in the Bronco. This looks interesting. The Squawker just behind. Here comes Dan. All eyes on Dan's. Well done, Polis.
I don't know where the bridge is, to be honest. I'm trying to turn around to get...
I'm right over it. Right over it.
They've got elastic roads in this place.
Have they?
They sort of droop between the spans. There's one over here. The roads go down about 15 feet between the pylons.
Oh wow.
I'm completely lost.
Bill
to be
Gaff,
honest.
very nice, my friend. I think you made that. Mia.
Thank you.
Here comes Mia and the PA. Very nice. It's difficult to see you from my point, but it looks like you went under it, I think. And see if you can make the others. Mia's going for the second one there.
Oh!
Very nice, Mia, I think. Here comes Blue Boy.
Emergency refueling there.
Oh, yeah. I forgot this carries over fuel. I need to check on that. Thanks, Dan. Yeah. Well done, Blue Boy. Very nice, my friend.
Got it.
Right, let's see. Oh god. I'm at the wrong angle here.
Where are you, David? Are you on a bridge
Oh,
further?
the second, just coming towards the second bridge, I think.
Ah, okay. Where Moose is, that's the third one. If you want to try that, that's the easier one.
Alright, I'm going to use straight through. Yep, underneath that one, whichever one that is, just over an island. Probably not the one we're supposed to be on, but it was good anyway.
Oh, well done, Dan. Oh, Dan, did you make that? It looks a bit bumpy.
Just about. Just about.
Well
I think
done.
I might have got splashed the tail a little bit.
Ah, well, you made it. That's good enough.
I'm in a hover over here by the first bridge, so I'm recording too, so it's live feeds. Be able to see yourself go underneath it.
Oh, so somebody else is recording it. Oh, there you go, James. You can come off course and navigate yourself now.
Ah, great. Oh, are you? Right, chaps, shall we get on with our flight? We've got a... well, okay. I'll tell you what.
Nice to be
There's...
recovered, James.
I'm going to try it. There's a bridge just where... Oh, no, I need to come down in altitude. I'm all set wrong here.
We're offering it the thumbs now.
Which bridge you going under?
Just where Squawk, where Jarhead is now. I'm going to try that one. But I'll have to come back around, I think.
Play over that direction, man. And like I said, I'm just up. Oh, the small one?
Yeah, it looks small, yep. Looks tiny, people. I'm going under the most tiniest bridge.
The tiniest in the world.
I'm hovering over that way, so...
Right, I've got to turn around. What's my aircraft doing? It's really is configured all screw whiffy at the moment. Okay, should be fine.
Oh, that one there. It's not the one you're going for.
Whichever one I make.
Oh. Good thing there's a hole in that one. It's a footbridge.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of lag around here too.
Oh, maybe. Ooh! Got underneath the footbridge.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Mind your time there.
Leah's going for that one as well.
So it is easy. Or easier.
Easier.
Easier, yeah. It's a tiny aircraft. I cheat.
Commodore 64 just crashed. Have to reboot.
Right, there you go, people. People saw me at home. Shall we carry on?
What did they see? What did they see, James?
Well, they saw me flying. Change it back to GPS, by the way, people, if you're not in GPS mode. We'll follow the nav map round now. Now, with this GTNXI, it doesn't have this airport on, so if anybody's got that airport, does anybody have the map, the route in, active?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to follow one of you for this next airport. It's just another touch and go before we get to the last.
Just get onto it.
Is it Echo Sierra Charlie November?
Yeah, that's the next one it says.
VD Arena is the next waypoint.
Vici, I think that is.
Vici, yeah. Vici?
Vici,
maybe,
sorry,
isn't it?
Avicii, yes, sorry, you're correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if I can spot one of you. Now you fall behind me.
I'm going towards the airport. I'm
Okay.
about 7.5 miles from the airport.
You are
Just
right,
coming
Dan.
onto the
I'm
nav
going to
line
active
here.
pause, let you get in front, and I'll be right behind you, my friend. I'll get into heading mode there. Yeah, don't follow me on this one, people. It doesn't show on my GTNXI for whatever reason. It doesn't show on the VFR map. Dan, you've stopped. What's going on? Oh, you carried on. Did you active pause there?
Yeah.
Okay, don't do that, my friend.
Follow it. Follow the Roma. Well, not where it goes around the bend, but you know.
We know all about going around a bend in this chat.
Too late. Too late for me.
It's about a 204 heading from here.
Right, I'm heading.
I think I've just broken one of my engines.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. That is not very good.
Well, I've done. I've exceeded it. I've exceeded them.
Right, I'm on the magenta line now. I want to come off back
Okay.
to the left and
Fix it.
get in line with the runway. Are we touch and go, James?
Touch and
or-
go here, then full stop at the last one.
Okay.
Excuse me, I've just got to climb out on the wing and hit it with a hammer. Be back in a minute.
Roger.
We've covered this quite quickly, quicker than I thought, but never mind. We're almost through Sweden.
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 Was it Svenke? Something like that.
Oh, there's the airport.
Where's
We've got it.
2-4? It's way over there.
Okay, just land up wherever you can, people. Touch and go wherever you can on here. There's one right ahead of me. Let's put my gear down. Emergency flaps again, Neil. Actually, I better come back around to the... Okay, I'll come around. Yeah, just where you're landing down. Oh, shush.
Oh, I see it, yeah. I'm at a bit of an angle.
Oh, okay. No, I'm at a much worse angle, I'm gonna say. And the last one, if you want to, again, it's an ILS, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's just concentrate on getting down here. Should be fine. Not too difficult in this aircraft.
I just touched it by the end of the runway.
Nice.
It counts. It counts.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you're coming in at 270 knots in a Spitfire at about 30 degrees,
It means you've...
Look at that landing, people. What a line up and landing that was. Look at that. Okay, a bit heavy, but...
you know, they're not exactly renowned for their sort of the navigational equipment on Spitfires, are they?
No, I mean, I think I always find it much easier to do the sort of the Air Force approach, you know, of a circling final.
Yes.
So if you do a circling final and keep your nose down and put your seat up a notch, in other words, hit your up arrow on your on your keyboard, then you can see better over the front, and you can see the runway all the way down to right at the end when you get on the threshold, and then you've got to sort of see the same picture as you did when you took off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Runway, and then you know you're lined up.
Okay, sorry people at home, I'll catch up to... Did you all make that? It looks like a few of you... It's not an easy one, that one, was it? To line up with, but easy enough in there.
Just got it.
Great.
It's getting there. Over the threshold.
So are you all up for that DC-3's vintage aircraft for the next flight?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save the Junkers for the German flight.
Yeah. Have I sorted out the audio which speaks about yet?
I have no idea.
What, DC-3 or the C-47?
They're the same aircraft from the same manufacturer, so...
Yeah, DC-3 was fine. It's that, there was an update for the C-47 came out this week, I think.
Oh, okay.
Whether that included it or not, I don't know.
Okay, my friends.
Go on. I remember the flight with Mark in the DC-3, and as soon as you got more than about 5 of them together, there was terrible audio cut out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I did the D-Day one last weekend with two-tone and didn't have any issues with the audio then.
Oh,
two-tone, a lot of them fly.
Okay.
Still. ESKN, my friends. ILS again if you want to. ILS for runway 26 is 111.90. 111.90.
I tell you what, this Spitfire climbs better if you put the gear up.
Yeah. We're pretty close, 32 nautical miles away. We're not far from this last one. Did you all catch that ILS frequency?
I wasn't 111.90.
Yep, runway 26. I think it's 258 on the course if you need to adjust that. Let's put that to 258. There we go. Back with my multi-panel and all the gadgets. It's wonderful. Are you still using Sean's mini Garmin, David, or the... What's the other one called? Yeah.
Well, it depends which aircraft I'm in. If they've got the... You remember he did the updated, like the Vision Jet type autopilot control. I use that. Otherwise, I use the mini autopilot and the mini FMS. But of course, if you're in the Vision Jet, you're all on touch screen.
Yeah. Let me just
Which
catch
is
up with.
handy.
Let's catch up with chat there. Fantastic, James. I know. I know. Airport. It was a bit steep, but we made it. We made it. Just being ironic or sardonic there. I think you managed to link. You're probably talking to someone else there. Pork One. Love that name, by the way. Pork One.
Yes.
Wesley, yeah, you got the right frequency there. Okay, you're chatting between each other there. That's good. Yeah, so Xbox fears. I did make a recent video. A few of you saw that. Are you fearful, or are you quite confident it'll be fine on Flight Sim 2024?
Yeah, I'm quite happy that it's going to be fine.
Thing is, they wouldn't produce it, they wouldn't bring it out if it wasn't going to work on Xbox. Because let's face it, that's the majority of people I would suspect have got Xbox.
Because
it's the majority of people on Xbox, but the marketplace purchases, people on PC have got numerous choices, and the general consensus is don't buy from the marketplace from a lot of the community. Whereas Xbox, you have to buy from the marketplace. So.
Only thing it brings into question is all the developers, certainly the free stuff. Is all that stuff going to work in 2024, or are they going to have to rejig it all, or are they just not going to bother?
What is going to work? What's
free.
not? What does it mean? Virtually all? Does that mean virtually all, or does it mean 50% of the big common aircraft and the rest are not?
Well, we kind of like know DC Designs, their stuff work because they're actually producing an aircraft for them. So that's at least one developer that's going to have their stuff working. I think India Echo Foxtrot are pretty much, they're not guaranteeing it, but they can't see any problems.
Okay. Just a quick warning here, Peg, we'll come back to that in a second, Neil. When you're lining up for the ILS, you need to come at 210 degrees on heading mode at the moment to get the localizer line in. I mean, localizer 1 already. You want to do that early for this, because you've got to get parallel to the runway. You know what I mean? Carry on, Neil. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all the add-ons that the PC users have got that have been free ones. And bits like that. So
yeah, will they work?
That's where I'll be looking.
Yeah. Will liveries work? I mean, I've got custom liveries. Are they going to work in FS 2024?
I suppose you could hope that some of the, shall we say, the lesser developers that are out there may suffer, they may go away. Some of the
I'm sure.
Mention any names, but everybody knows who we're talking about.
Captain Sim will have some lovely offerings for 2024. You know.
Yeah, they'll just move on.
747 with 2 engines, 6 engines,
and a cockpit either end.
Yeah.
Maybe turning around.
People, sorry, just to change the subject slightly. What's the top speed of the DC-3? Just to think ahead there.
Good question, well asked.
It's about I think it's about 180, isn't it?
Oh, that's good enough then. Because I want to get into Germany by the next leg.
Yeah, we're going to stay at 180. I think that's about right.
Okie doke. And how about helicopters at some
I
point?
flew it last week, but I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll give it a fly after this flight. Helicopters at some point? Maybe helicopters around the Eiffel Tower? Sounds good, maybe?
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, most helicopters are. Get something with.
Face Paris and Chinooks.
Ooh, nice.
Definitely, that sounds a good idea.
Do I qualify?
If you like.
Yeah, 35.
Oh. Maybe not. Why not? Fine. If you don't like helicopters, fly something that just slow aircraft. That'll be fine. Des, good evening from Nambia. My goodness. What's it like over there?
Namibia.
Namibia. Sorry.
It's that Stockholm thing again.
It is, yes.
Stockport, Stockport.
There isn't a Namibia alley as well, is there?
Sorry?
There isn't a Namibia alley.
There's a NIMBY, isn't there?
A NIMBY alley.
A NIMBY, like in my backyard.
I think we've worked out the problem. I think James has got Stockport syndrome.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh!
That's what I have, my friends.
Like it.
So,
like
we don't want to mention Southport then either, because that will totally confuse James, doesn't it? Stockport, Southport,
Anyway,
Stockholm.
people at home, if you look at that GTN XI there, it gives you can see the threshold, the lines coming out from the threshold of the runway I need to line up for. Once I get there, you should see the course deviation line move in like that. Isn't that brilliant? So I'm on approach, and I didn't realise the glide slope was down already. Be careful on this ILS, people, it catches you a little bit unaware. It's a bit of a steep one. Oh, it's a bit, you have to catch it at the last minute. Localizer line moves in very quickly. So don't go too far lining up. Dan, are you down?
Yes.
Ah.
Is it intentional or accidental?
No, well, it's on the runway and...
It was on the runway, okay.
I kept the wheels on the ground, you know, all of them pointing down, you know.
Side down.
Okay, Dan, here's a question from you from Jay Vega. What plane are you flying, big guy? Can't be talking to me there, after the big boy.
Well, the big boy. Yeah, who's big boy? That was.
I'm flying with Spitfire. It's the only thing that's got enough room, you know what I mean?
I think he was talking to me. Jay Vega, I'm flying the TBM 850. One of my absolute favourites. Oh, better slow way down. The runway is literally on my doorstep there. There's no speed brakes on the TBM. It's a shame. It needs it, I feel. Because the way it slows down is very slow.
No, it's got reverse thrust on it either.
No.
It has. But no, the 850. I'm not sure about the 850, but 930 does.
850 doesn't. I don't believe it. Well, I'll have to double check that.
No, the Duke has. The Duke's got quite.
I could be wrong, but I'd be surprised if it didn't, because it's
yeah,
it's PT6, isn't it?
It stops very quickly. I don't think it. I double check. I've never needed it. Never needed to do so. Stops as quick as the Vision Jet.
Yeah, the Vision Jet doesn't have reverse thrust, but
it stops pretty quickly.
Is that realistic, though? Do you think about aircraft with that velocity to stop that quickly?
Yeah, it's very light. It's very light, the Vision Jet. So
it's a tiny aircraft.
Look at that landing. Oh, shit! Look at that landing. I didn't even have my gear down again. Hey, but I landed with 133 FPM. Would you believe that?
Yeah, James, can I ask you to watch the language,
stop
please?
now.
We're actually
Language,
on,
please.
we
We are live.
We are live, you know.
Well, I tell you, that was a brilliant landing for no gear. That's how you do a belly landing, people. I'll never get the gear.
At least it came from the heart.
It did.
So is there another tutorial video coming up how to land with no landing gear?
Yeah, I guess when people watch my tutorial videos, great, we're going to see Odyssey fly. What on earth is that crap?
Well, I think you should do one of the emergency landings.
I did that with the Vision. That would qualify this one. Go and watch it back. It was an absolute beautiful landing for no gear, that.
You were still thinking of Stockport, that's the trouble.
I must have been.
Yeah, we've all done it. We've all done it.
I was getting beeps. That's that horn you can hear there saying you've got no gear down.
What's the word? No, Sherlock.
Yeah.
I tried doing that, James, in an A320 the other day.
Oh yeah.
And it just because of all its safety systems, this is the Indybuild spot. It would not land. It just flew across from a runway at about 50-foot altitude. It would not go down. I was pushing down. I was just down. I got gear down, and it was just like flew across it, level, just straight down the runway, perfectly level. Yeah.
Wow. What was your FPM?
Well,
did
that's
you
a
have
plane
the?
you need, Joan.
Did you have the landing rate up, Dan?
What? Just now?
No, when you did the
Oh,
A320 landing.
No, I didn't manage to land it because literally the safety systems kicked in.
Oh.
And it says, you're not landing because you've not got any gear down, which is realistic for an A320. And it just levels off and flies level.
Nice.
It saves that embarrassment, Dan, doesn't it? Not having the landing gear down and coming into that.
Well,
it does, doesn't it, Neil?
Be extremely embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well done, Leo. Well, at least you've got. At least you've all got your gear down.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to forget, am I now? Really?
No, you see, that's why I do it. Honestly, go and watch that landing. Now, that was. I'm impressed by it.
Gear down, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, gear down, yeah, gear down. Yeah.
Gear down.
Yeah.
Taking one for the team, James, eh?
Absolutely. Didn't you say last time, Dave, on our Vision Jet flight, have you got your gear down, James? I said, I'm sure I have. Oh, no, I haven't. It's going to be the bane of me now.
The number of times I do that.
Oh, yeah. That can only happen live.
Every flight from now on, James, you're going to get. You've got your gear down, James.
I can imagine. Well, please do. Please do.
And you go to shout, at least I do, I go to shout to myself and say, come on, David. Unfortunately, I can't remember my name at that stage. My brain's gone to mush.
Jarhead Commodore Cheshire, very nice, my friend. Are you on live chats? Are you on voice chat, Cheshire? I've not heard from. Maybe you are.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Neil. Don't come to. For a laugh, my friend. Don't put your gear down. See what kind of landing you can do. See if you can beat mine. Trouble is, you can't stop the aircraft after you landed, but.
I've just had this cleaned. I'm not damaging it now. I've just had it balloted, you know.
Does it carry over, Neil? So is it like a living aircraft where the fuel stays?
Yes.
Yeah, mine does too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a.
It will remember. If I've been ordered to it, it will remember.
Yeah, the CBM 850 does too. So it's gonna moan at me next time.
But it'd be interesting trying to take off next time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing a no gear takeoff, people, unless it's a helicopter. Or Harrier.
Oh.
Go on, Neil. Have you got your gear down? Have you got it up or down?
I've got the gear down. Yeah. I've got the gear down.
Chicken.
I beg your pardon.
David, how about you? Do you fancy a no gear landing?
Gear? What do you mean gear? I can try it if you want me to.
Please, yeah. Make me feel a lot better. Well done, Neil. Very nice.
All right. Here we are.
Here we go.
Gear up.
I'm in drone mode, so I've got a good viewpoint of you.
Gear up. Well, I'll come in at about 250 knots.
Yes, Glaive Grove. I do have a habit of landing. I'm doing it on. Honestly, if you stream and you're clicking through 1,000 different things, no, there's no excuse, really. That's the second time I've done that in a live stream. I'm clicking around a lot, though.
Here we go, 300 knots.
Really?
On final. Bouncing around, bouncing around, bouncing around. Not surprised.
There was no thrust reverser on the valve. On the.
There wasn't. Oh, David, are you gonna do that? Oh, let's see. Oh, you managed
Doesn't
it.
want to come down, does it? Does not want to come down.
It knows it's got no landing gear.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop that. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You managed it. Well done, David. Well, there you go, my friends. Another eventful flight. I think that's everybody that I can see. Join us next time. Vintage aircraft DC-3 sounds good or similar. Or the new one, not the Waco, the... Remind me, people. Forgot the name.
C-47.
C-47, wasn't it? Yes. Yep.
DC-3, C-47.
Yep, those types of aircraft. Or if you don't fancy them, Grand Caravan, something of that sort. Fly along. Cessna 182 might be a bit slow. We'll decide that at a later date.
James, if you want to see it from a different perspective, just come over to my YouTube channel and you can watch it
Okay.
watch it here also. So I don't know how it turned out. I wasn't watching as I was going, so I just recorded.
Oh, brilliant.
I think
Okay.
We'll go and watch it, see if we can capture James from
Yeah,
No Land.
right. I'll see you later, guys. Thank you.
James, thank you very much.
Right, James, good fun. Good fun.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All the best.
Yeah,
Take care.
Just have this stop there.
The YouTubers, let's thank you before I go. Thanks Wesley, thanks Glasgow, thanks Simulator Susie, thanks Des, thanks Airport One. There's quite a few other people there. Mr. Toby's dad, AD. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, by the way? I do have a habit of mispronouncing things, if you haven't noticed. Mark and everybody else who joined, thanks very much. I'll see you next time.